Good morning, good afternoon, good night, my fellow amigos. Today we're gonna be playing some Doki Literature Club. I got my cup of coffee on me, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'm ready for this shit. So let's hop in. Look, we're greeted by a sexy ass Monika. What's up, girl? Shit. How the girls doing? Chill. Already started with some nasty shit. I'm sorry. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Damn, Natsuki, I don't like this attitude you have, bruh. That's a concern of mine as well. I mean, if Yuri thinks so, then honestly, I might see her point. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Performing? What? Monika? Yes! Oh yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring the poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. Look at this. Like, girl, if you don't... Bro, I promise y'all, it's not that bad, bro. Trust. Performing in front of a group, bro, like, I promise you, dude, you make it however you want. The more prepared you are, the easier time you're gonna have, bro. What's that one saying? Like, that strategy where, like, you're supposed to think of the audience, like, completely naked stroking their shit? Like, dude, honestly, don't even think about that one. Just literally prepare yourself. The better you're prepared, like, the better you know your material, the better you're gonna do, period, bro. Bro, I got y'all, bro. Trust. Yeah. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. It's not that serious, bro, trust. No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that. Oops. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with your... Wait, what? Being intimate with yourself. Kill me? Finding new horizons, yep. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? Hold on. Let me excuse myself from this one because, like, honestly, like me, I'm just here for the babes. I wasn't even, bro, me read books? Hell no. My eyes vomit. a tear runs down my leg. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. What words is Bobby about to relay to help the situation right here? I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Oh, look, bro. See, Bobby literally just locked in Sayori and Monika right now. He's definitely clapping Tane with that because he agrees with them. Now, with that aura he's carrying, legit, he's making both Natsuki and Yuri want to do it now because he said so, bro. Dude, honestly though, Bobby's big brain, bro. Big head, bro. Big head. I'm not talking about his brain, bro. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. See? Look at that. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. See, that's one. Let me see what... Come on, Yuri, let me see what you gotta say. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's all it takes, Yuri. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Okay, relax, Yuri. It's not that serious, bro. Oh, gosh. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. They gave me a new beat. Monika, please let me catch a whiff of your feet. Let me get in between them toes. You know I want to shove my nose in those. Okay. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. That's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika. Hey, you see, Bobby's real objective is Monika, bro. That's my real objective. Bobby is me for real. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a... I don't have to do that. You're right, my fault. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice though. Look at Yuri, she jealous. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Robert. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Welcome with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have happened recently. Have already happened. Or changed. Did I read that entirely incorrect? Oh, hold on. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Yeah, I read that horrible, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. This coffee's not letting me lock in, bro. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Is it pink? Okay, I'm gonna stop. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Let me find out Sayori feeling my boy Bobby. I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri has to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Like, obviously I would say yes. You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, you know what, bro? Just because she's day one, bro, I would still walk home with Sayori. Ooh, look at that, bro. Look at the way Bobby puts it down, bro. No, wait, I need to write down these lines. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. Yeah, and what other girl only wears a pink bra and rosy pink underwear besides Sayori? Why do I know that? No, I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. I already see her in the club every day. Ooh, making her look like she's a nobody. Besides, you already seem like you're going home. Oh wait, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. Ooh, he's throwing in that he cares about her feelings. You're so silly, Robert. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. Can't really figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Their conversation trails off. And it's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Dude, let me find out that... Okay, here we go again. I gotta do this. You know what? For a change, I'm gonna go with Natsuki here, bro. I have not had any different interactions with her. The homegirl's like certified in hating me, bro. So let's choose the cute options here on this one. Okay, you three. We're all done with sharing bones, right? She's talking about my dick and my 2 balls. Okay, what's up? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me? Or did you just say something strange now? Oh, I forgot. Sayori dipped, bruh. Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? Wait, is no one picking up on the fact that Sayori is gone? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. And out come the sacks. I mean, shit. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Damn, why did she make that expression like she wanted her gone or some shit? Sayori will always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Oh, is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori, okay? There's no strings attached. Chill. Friends with benefits, no strings attached. Yeah. Wait, hey bro, what's the golden line, bro?
A little bit ahead, never hurt that friendship.
Chill, bro. Just do me a favor and I'll do you one too, bro. Fuck. That's all it's about. And second, a little bit ahead, never hurt the friendship. She's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Girl, if you don't tell me what's wrong with homegirl, Brett, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be taking a shower, you stinky, ugly bitch. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. Corny ass line, bro. Okay, bro. And as for myself, you'll be spending the night trying to brainstorm ideas with me, huh? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Okay. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Yeah, there she goes with that strafe, bro. Nobody shot at you, bro. Relax. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. What? Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Oh shit, she go make me choose. Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Look at Yuri, bro. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. Alright, bitch. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Oh, look how Yuri fighting for me, bruh. Robert may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. For real, bro. See, this is the type of shit I need, bro. Cause I need someone to win this weenie, bro. Because I'm telling you, I don't got enough weenie for both of them, bro. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Robert to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Robert to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides. Bro, I was just thinking about that. She's like, literally, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Dude, that's actually facts, bro. I have not spent any time with Monika. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Bro, I need to see what Bobby looks like, bro. There's no way these girls are milking over him, bro. There's no way, bro. Robert, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going with... Oh, Sayori is an option as well. So, the only time... So, there's only 2 girls that I haven't really done shit with. However... I'm kind of curious to see how it's like to spend time with Natsuki. So let's see what's up. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. Okay, why you gotta say that, Yuri? That's good. This is some awkward ass silence, bruh. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Look at this. Look how happy this bitch is, bruh. Look, I'm giving you one chance, Natsuki. Bro, look. I have Monika's sexy ass right here. I have... Sayori was an option too. And I had Yuri's sexy ass here as well. I've decided to dawn you with an opportunity to spend your time with me. Okay? Well, you better make this shit worth it, bitch. Everyone packs up their things. I follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, this fucking bitch right now. Damn, bro. Like, I feel like... maybe I shouldn't have chose fucking Natsuki, bro. Shit. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Bitch, you saying that shit makes it fucking weird. Why would I do that? Natsuki gave me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. Damn, she's commanding! I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait! You're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean... I just figured since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah? How do you think I feel? Can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. Nah, this girl is crushing on me, bruh. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Damn, I can't believe this! Natsuki's going to be coming over to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Shit. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Damn, dude, I'm feeding my boy Robert, bruh. I'm giving my boy Robert all the interactions, bro. I'm telling you, he's not gonna get he's not only gonna taste one coochie, he's gonna taste them all. Bro, I got a charcuterie board here of coochie. I got a charcuterie board. It's not even that funny, I'm sorry. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit, bro. No, I'm straight thinking about the charcuterie board. Putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her room, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Robert. Oh, shit. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always has been. I always do recognize the same stuffed animals and the wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Well, that's because I end up cleaning it for you, bitch. What the fuck? How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Robert. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. because it wants to torture me. What type of fucking thing? What? Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. Bobby, grab her by the waist and bring her in, bro. Be like, Sayori, come here, girl.
Let me tell you one thing. You know I'm worried about you because I care, right?
And then right here, bro. Just fucking. Bro. I already know y'all was expecting a kiss, bro. Hell nah. Farted in y'all's ear though. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Robert. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Robert? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make your everyday a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Robert. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Damn! Wait, why though? Nah, don't laugh after that, bitch. Explain. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear is going through my heart. So, that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Robert. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped us is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. Aw. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Robert. Good move, Bobby, good move. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Bro, Bobby is a chef. Oh my god. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Robert, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. Ooh! No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. Wait, Bobby's actually the man with the Grandmaster plan. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Bro, he's playing it like... Dude, this is I don't even know how to describe this. This is tech. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Robert. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go, and she does so. Oh, as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Look at Bobby, bro. This is play by play, bro. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Damn, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I probably should have... I should have probably chose Sayori, bro. That was... dude. Man, I got lost in the sauce, bro. Dude. Like, hopefully I don't regret this decision I've made, you know? But... Let's see what Natsuki's what BS she's gonna be on. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Man, he gave himself the pass to have a great time with Natsuki, bruh. Without delay, I opened the front door and let her in. Okay, she's got her little kitty shirt on. Okay, cool. Hold on. Doesn't look any different than like the school uniform except for just a plain white tee. What's up? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. What do you mean? It's the same shit. It's the same concept. They're wearing a fucking skirt and a top. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Seeing her in such a cute okay. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Damn, this is Robert's house? Bro, this is kind of clean. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. I'm glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer me to what? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Oh girl, you could use it, bro. You see how skinny you are, bro? You could use some muscle, bro. Where's your hospitality, Robert? Oh, come on. Since when do I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. You just hear a like a dink. This is ridiculously heavy. I carry that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm really impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest and blows the wind out my lungs. I collapse and die. Damn. Hey. All you hear is your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Huh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. Huh? Wow, that's I've never heard like a sentence like this before. Like, you know, that's interesting, you know. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean that you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki... Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that? Anyway, just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, is that to me? Who else? Let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Robert. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. That's why I got a gun underneath this table right here, so you know, the moment she calls me icky or she says ill that gives me the ick, you best believe I'm about to unload all 10 bullets in that clip into this right here, this fucking dome of hers, bruh. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Really, Robert? Because it looks squeaky clean to me. Spoons, dirty bowls, bowls, floor, dirty bowels. We shitting everywhere. We shitting and farting. Spilled fluid. What, piss? And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Robert, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon. I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the colors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. You already know she's about to have a reaction to this statement right here, watch. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? I guess not. Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all! Can't you try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and the most... Oh, and have the most fun. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. And after a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! And Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I started to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. Oh, girl, you so much to lay a finger on me, bro. I'm grabbing that Glock underneath that table. I'm telling you, bro. I'd like to see you try. Okay, so one of two things is gonna happen here. The bowl's gonna tip over. It's gonna fall on him or her. And it's gonna be one of those scenarios where they're gonna be like, oh my god, you got this all over me. I'm like, oh my gosh. Or they're gonna somehow end up like right into each other's faces type shit. And they're gonna be like,
oh, well, this is weird, isn't it?
Oh, hell no. I push harder, just enough for my fingers to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. And as I'm going to predict, they're going to fall on top of each other, and it's going to be one of those tense-ass moments, bro. Watch. Gross. You got it all on my face.
Got what on your face, Natsuki?
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. But look, she's trying to say the N-word, bro. She's mad. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. Wait, Robert, this is low-key your move, bro. Be like, here, I'll clean that for you. And then just go, bro, just literally lick it off of her. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off her with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I'm faster. I'm stronger. I'm bigger. I'm better. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. I twist her wrist, her arm, put it towards her back, put my foot in front of her ankle, push her forward down to the ground, and I put my knee on her back, and I have her, and I whisper to her ear,
who sent you here? And what do you want with my family?
Chill, bro, chill. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grabbed that one as well. I fucking knew it, bro. I knew it was gonna be some shit like this. I knew it was gonna be like, dude, what I tell y'all, bro? What I fucking tell y'all, bro? It's gonna be some shit like this. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. I'm fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? Wait, what is Bobby about to do? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. What? No, what the fuck? There's no way. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Bro, wait, okay, well, Bobby, this is a W play, right? Like, this is what you want. I can't do this. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Wait, why the fuck her expression changed like this? I don't fucking like this, bro. I don't like this. Robert, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Robert, you know your bitch ass was planning this shit from the start. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Oh my god, why am I reading this shit? Look, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, bro. Reading this to yourself is a little different. You can kind of suppress the cringe sometimes, you know, it's whatever. But when you're reading this shit out loud and you're hearing yourself, and then second, bro, you're gonna edit this shit, bro, and then third, you're gonna repost this shit, bro, so I'm reading all these fucking lines, bro. And y'all gonna hear me say all this whack shit, bro. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cookies in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tree in there, dummy. could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. I already fucking knew some shit like that. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I bought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Ooh, I wish I could have one now. Oh, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Oh, come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need as much of it as I can. So she can grow up to be big and strong. Watch, corny ass line. Well, anyway. I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? Just stay a little while. What's 30 minutes gonna do? Shit. That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. Girl, I've never baked before. Fuck you mean? It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. And just like that, Natsuki's is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her, like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Robert, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. Okay, so this is okay. Regardless of like how a bitch can be, bro, right? Like in this scenario, whenever like a girl puts down her front and they become genuine with you, bro, I do find that very endearing. So like in this very moment, bro, like, you know, she's got her personality. All right, whatever. But right now that she's being genuine with homeboy, I find that pretty nice. You know what I mean? Because everybody, whenever you like put them walls down and you become vulnerable, I think that's kind of like, that's whenever you start taking these people a little more seriously, you know what I mean? Hey, but that's just me, man. If someone's being vulnerable, fine, like, use the opportunity how you want, but I think more times than not, it feels better to, like, make it a more personable experience. Now, if you're trying to use this opportunity to clap, bro,
I ain't gonna say nothing.
but I mean, if you're trying to be cooler with them and become more friendly and whatnot, then there you go, right? I feel the same way as you. So, oh, whoa! Suddenly, wait, Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki, standing inches from me. Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the side of my shirt, as if holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head is starting to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I've felt it. Huh? For a while now. Huh? Nah, I'm not playing this game anymore. With like, nah, this shit's so fucking whack, bro. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Ah! No, dude, you can't. Oh no, Sayori, bro, Sayori, it's not what it looks like. Trust, girl, trust. Hi, Robert. Oh no, it's not what it looks like. Oh no. This is hilarious. Hold on, Sayori. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Robert. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I was already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well. I'll still see you at this festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know. How much fun you were having with Natsuki.